Jasmine Renee Davis, I'm going to say this. Here's the thing. So many people are used to patterns in textbook. This shit is getting out of hand, right? So that they can keep up and don't look like they're fucking forgetting, like they don't have a mental illness. They need everything to stay exactly the same. They don't, you know what I'm saying, a dance move. If a dance move is, you know what I'm saying, a dance craze and everybody's doing it, and if somebody goes up, it's like damn near the end of the world. If someone is not matching up to their books, they cannot understand why, other than saying that someone is mentally ill. This shit is motherfucking loud. I'm just saying, it is loud. It is loud, and I go through things that I have to go through, and I have to work through these problems on my own. Because all I have is myself to work through these problems with. I have been trying, but I have to continue to be my own self. But I'm just saying, this is ridiculous that these people are using other people's opinions. Don't even know if there were malicious statements. Don't know anything about these people. And they want to credit and talk about, oh, because I'm a criminal, because I have a background. At what point in that shit did it say that I was dishonest or anything like that? I don't give a fuck if it did. But at what point is it telling that you're dishonest? It does. It says that they are dishonest. You cannot base your opinions off of someone else's statements, no matter what, and then accuse someone and then try to sentence them and murder someone and try to pretend like it's for their best interest to learn the law. What motherfucking law is that? Exactly. With all of your special interests. Okay? The things that you do. How many people are you fighting me for? That's the goddamn question too. Man, please. I'm here and I'm not going to hold anything against anyone in any inappropriate, improper way. But if you want to sit there and talk about backgrounds and you steady trying to go toe to toe, that's not a good idea, because that's not what I want to do. Because if you want to be a part of some bullshit that other people have put me through, that's on you. You just go talk to them. Still, I don't need to be in this shit because it's not my problem. It's about me, but it's some bullshit that they have going on. But would you like for me to accuse you of everything that all them motherfuckers been doing, that maybe that you ever worked for, or all that shit? Make it make sense. Do you want me to accuse you of every motherfucking thing that everybody did that's the same color as you or anything like that? I don't motherfucking know you. And you don't know me, please. This shit, they're committing murder. And they're using the court system and they're using the school system. Yes, they are. And they have so many people out here. It's a revolving door sometime. But some people don't make it through this shit. And that revolving door, they'll tell you in jail, you'll be back. Them motherfuckers won't be done with people. They're going to make it look good. And they're going to come harder and harder. And because they have to have a specific amount. That's why they got me listed now as a repeater. To give me more and more motherfucking time. But what the fuck? I didn't do it. I never did any of the shit that they accused me of any goddamn way ever before. So what do you mean a repeater? This shit is double jeopardy and they keep letting people sit up here. And people allowing this shit. People go to court, get these public defenders and even these paid attorneys. and talk it through. Wait a minute. No, wait, this is illegal. You cannot charge me as a repeater. First of all, I already served my time. That's why that read in and read out, that prejudice, no prejudice shit. Be careful. The public defender's office explained that shit way wrong to me. They try to use that shit and so that they can use it again if they want to. I'm telling you. That shit dismissed with prejudice or dismissed without prejudice. All that shit, man, please. Dismissed but read in. Man, please. That's why they motherfucker fighting me now. Telling you. And gonna tell me to send them an email about the complaint. And so, this is what I'm saying. How many motherfucking emails do I need to send you until you look on my on Wisconsin court records and see that I got 3 open cases and court dates coming up, and it's probably likely that I go to jail? How many motherfucking, let me tell you something. Racine, Wisconsin District Attorney's Office said that they are praying that I am prosecuted in so many ways, right? I don't know the exact words, but they said it, and I read it, and I have the paperwork. They said they're praying, literally, P-R-A-Y. They put it on so many motherfucking statements. Tell you, I don't know why, but it's like, you're praying about me being prosecuted? How? Why? I didn't even do the stuff that they said I did. Those people stole from me. Why are you doing this to me? I got a, I think it was like a $150 signature bond. It was a disorderly conduct charge that very well could have been a ticket. I have proof. I asked the people, and this supervisor came. He was the same one that came out there at Festival Foods that didn't want me to read that those people are supposed to give refunds, whatever. They set the whole motherfucking thing up. The police officers at Mount Pleasant, Wisconsin, Racine County, were dishonest. They said that Festival Foods had called them on me because I was unwanted there. Later, Festival Foods in Racine and Mount Pleasant, Wisconsin said that the police were already there for something. And somehow they got in the picture and came and approached me. This shit is ridiculous. All I was doing was sitting on a bench, getting ready to leave, but I was sitting on a bench eating some food that I had gotten from Festival Foods in January. I was hungry. I was eating some potato chips and some ground walnuts with some salt and some chipotle powder that I have gotten from them. And I went to get juice, and then they later said that I was filming some man or some of their employer or whoever. I was using self-checkout. Them motherfuckers, that man said something to me. They sit there and throw themselves out there like they throwing themselves in front of a train. Please. And then want me to be the one to get ran the fuck over. No. Please, no. Absolutely not. Why? No. Oh. I have to go through this. I have to breathe this stuff. I am living my life. And this right here, I'm fighting. And I fight it day in, through the night, day out, through the night again, through the day, night in, night out, through the day again, anything. I am living my life. This shit is serious. And why you all believe that this shit is not, man, I'm dealing with so much dumbass shit. It don't make no motherfuckers. And I try. That's the thing. I try. People ask me, oh, come talk to me. And then all of a sudden, they like verbally abuse me. What kind of shit is that? And I understand that people try to grow, and I understand that people are learning and all that stuff. But there is a specific way of doing things. People are telling me to go to mental institutions and go to shelters. And why? Like, this is what you believe in? I can take care of myself. What the fuck is the hurry? You all are the only one that's punching a motherfucking clock. That don't mean shit to me. Only thing that matters is that my name is here. And not only is my name, you all are requesting my body. You're requesting me. You all cannot hold up with the lies that you all are telling now. How many times have y'all been audited to understand? How many times that you all had to make it make sense and make an explanation, and now you all are fighting me and using other people because of the wrong things that you had put on medical records and criminal records and all that stuff. I said, this motherfucker, the district attorneys office, I already knew that, you know what I'm saying, they were on bullshit and they weren't supposed to be. Oh, but I see now, ooh, they are terrible. They have did so much with my name. I'm saying, and then, you know, I talk to them and I wonder, when they talk to me, are they just talking to me to try to, you know, I'm not even going to say that. Because I see mainly the people who wrote them reports are those assistant district attorneys. And so the district attorney's office, I say, and they're, you know what I'm saying, they're competing. Them motherfuckers are all political. They run for office and all that shit. Them assistant district attorneys, they are, and it's like that. That's a workplace. Everybody knows that they're in competition. And they know that it gets real fucked up. I'm not fucking with them. Them people are trying to sabotage one another. And they know that it's the blame on them. And I'm going to call them each out by their own goddamn name. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not right. And I tell them, why are y'all doing this to these judges and these leaders that are trying out? You don't care. Why are you sitting up us under somebody's voice, time in and time out, not giving a fuck about them and literally being dishonest? Those people have to put forth that effort, and and a lot of them people work up under people licenses and everything. Yeah, you might not know it. I didn't know a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to keep not trying to know. I'm going to understand. Okay, talk to me. Tell me what it is I'm supposed to understand. How do I get this? No, man. I'm telling you. I had assumed, I had got on bullshit. I had assumed that this boy that came supposed to be my cousin through marriage though, right? He came and just gave me a hard time. He was stealing my money. He stole my watch, brought my watch back, all kinds of shit. And I had assumed that he had put sugar in my tank. I just knew he did. You know what I'm saying? And I told the police, and I shouldn't have told the police that it was him, but he was causing all kinds of problems. Like, it was so much. But the thing is, you know, that assumption does not help none at all. Being dishonest and lying, you never know what it's going to do. Telling you, I am not going to allow this shit to continue to happen, because what other explanation did I have? Them people, that boy they were fighting me, everything. And then later on, one thing that I can appreciate is that he had reported, social services had talked to him. And he didn't have anything better or nothing to say about me and how I was trying to raise him. Kenosha Unified School District and all the social services agencies committed crime when he was in my house. It's a law that no matter what, they were supposed to allow him, even before they had any records on him or anything. They were supposed to allow him into school. And social services know this. The school district knows this. And instead, they want that boy was out there running the streets. Got involved, found some girl at the gas station allegedly that was pregnant, and it was stood over there, house full of them. Went over there, check it out to see what was going on. Dishes piled up all high, the house not clean, all kinds of stuff. And I'm sitting there like, man, I had the nerve to even, you know what I'm saying, smoke over there, like smoke with them. Like, I did some stupid ass shit. As I said, why would somebody have to share a cigarette or a cigar or a blunt? You know what I'm saying? If it's not enough, then I don't do drugs. I don't use drugs. But I'm going to keep it real, because there's a message in this. Oh, goddamn, it's a message in this situation. And you know what? That day I was so upset with myself. I said, you know what? I don't want to use drugs no more. Yes, I'm serious. I don't want to keep going through this shit. This is not what's up. Steady going into dungeons. You know what I'm saying? And not only am I going into dungeons, I'm going into dungeons with other people. The fuck? No. I'm not about to keep walking into trouble not knowing. I want to see, if it's a dungeon, I want to see what it means to me. I don't want to have an aspect of it's going to be to my demise. But man, yeah, it was horrible. I had called the police about it, everything, trying to get that boy in school. And it's a law. Yeah. And they know that. They know all of the stuff that they have did. They have did it illegally to me. You know what I'm saying? And everything that I have discussed, I mean it. I don't know what other people are doing. I don't know what other people are doing in other situations. I just know about myself. And so they are stuck on all this stuff, but where are your books when you decide to break the rules? Oh, that's when you use your rights. That's when you use your views. That's when you use your own saying that you don't subscribe to other things. That's when people need to realize that some people are just employed to do something. They learn it well, and that's it. That's not their own view. That's not their, and I had to realize that for myself. And that comes with age, I suppose. But people, that's why you should be able to teach people. My responsibility as a mother, just say even raising my own children. One thing is that I discipline them. That's the law. And this is why people are trying to take away my parental rights as it is. Is that I give my children cultural views, that I feed them, I clothe them, I shelter them, but I make sure that they have a life, a healthy life, an enjoyable life, that they are happy, but disciplined. I have a right to discipline my children and make them culturally aware. And these people know that. And they're sitting there and they're abusing people. And these people get these cases and they look at their own children. All that they do to make sure that their children are messing up. I use my words. What's the problem? You know what I'm saying? But what they're doing is abusing the situation tremendously. And that's why they said that I have threatened to kill. They said that I threatened to kill my daughter, but I never said, no, I don't want to kill my daughter. Why are you putting that in this paperwork? Who the fuck told you that? I never said that. But they put extreme shit like that because it then takes away my rights. Because it's no longer me just doing things to make someone appropriate so that they can be strong and proper. But what whoever better realize is they're attacking you too. They're feeding all into this. They go ahead and they'll sit there and I don't mean any disrespect because I like bowling, but it's like when somebody is bowling, you sit there and knock all them pins down. It's like they just roll the ball and see how many pins they can knock down. It's a skill to be equivalent, but also those pins can also represent great things and growth. You know what I'm saying? Accomplishments. Like financial literacy. Okay, I learned how to count to 1,000,000 today. Okay, that's one pin I learned. Okay, good. I feel good about myself. I look good. I feel good about myself. Oh, I'm strong. I'm working out now. You know what I'm saying? Those pins represent all different kinds of things. That's a discipline. And people need to understand that everybody is not the same. How could you all? This is not, I cannot allow you all to constantly mess me over time and time again. I was just also saying to myself earlier, how people walk around and they wear sports teams and never attended the places and I said, like, I got a blanket that I have on me right now. And you know what I'm saying? I know that the place is just intelligent. They do good sports. So I did watch a little something before, whatever. But, from what I've seen, but it's all about who you are and the representation to identify with a specific thing. Me, I understand what this blanket means to me. But I don't mean anything to this blanket. You know what I'm saying? To the name on the blanket. I'm not going to go around and tell people that I came from where, you know what I'm saying, any of this stuff, like wearing these labels. I said it before, like people just sit around, they all wearing labels and don't know where they from. Like, and people are like, just walking billboards, but also you got to start wondering, what does that really mean? The ownership, possession type of it is important. And to understand what part of that agreement, if it is an agreement at all, right? It's not an agreement. But just like if someone bought a mattress, they say, do not tear. It's your mattress. You paid for it. They say, do not tear this label off of the mattress. I never understood that. You know, people say, don't tear tags off of shirts and do not tear. Why? Okay, so tell me why. They put a little bit of message out there and that's it. And it's nothing else, no more after that. You know your rules. You know everything about yourself. So you expect the next person to understand it. I'm not going to keep walking into these situations and not know about it. I want to have the conversation. I want to make sure that I can continue to live my life the way that I live my own life. This is important to me. It is a drastic thing. I'm telling you, man, time and time and time and time and time and time and time again. These people sit up there and make these reports and don't even write exactly what I said. They take stuff from what I'm saying just to make it look good for them. And it's like, how could you just sit here and fight me that way? Oh my goodness. And then how many heroes have I watched just fall? How many people that I used to could say, I at least, it's not like I look up to you, but I look up to your job title, or I had a good conversation with you. And I just realized maybe you're not a hero or whatever. I'm saying hero, and I'm serious about the word hero, but I don't look at you. I don't look up to you. I don't even want to talk to you. I promise. It's not a joke. I don't want to have anything to do with you. How many times did that happen? Did I do that to somebody else? Probably many. I don't even have a conversation with many people at all. I live my own life in my own way, and this is what I'm doing right now. I'm sitting up here, and I have books and books and books of information. Even yesterday, I read through some things, and I learned some stuff. I'm happy about it, actually. I did some reading, and it was probably just like, I don't even know, maybe like 12 pages or something. Oh, man. But I just, I just want to say, like, a lot of people sit up here and they're abusive. And I have to stand up for myself, man. I had to tell somebody yesterday, like, get the fuck away from here. They looking all around at me. I'm like, what? They asked me a question that did not apply to me. And it's a white woman, whoever, and just kept asking, like talking to me. And I'm like, okay, she not talking to me. I don't have nothing to do with somebody else's stuff. I'm about to say no, okay? I'm minding my business. And I'm having a happy time with myself. There's no reason why this person should be interrupting me from the work that I'm doing and also appreciating the sunlight and growing my body. This bitch start calling me like weird and all kinds of shit. Like, I'm talking to you weird or something. That bitch, man, please. I said, what, like, bitch. She looking for, try to see if somebody dog, and it's whatever, right? I had to tell her, like, I am the dog. Bitch, I must be who you coming over here looking for. It ain't about this motherfucking dog, bitch. And I said, Rrr. You know what I'm saying? Man, that shit, don't come anywhere near me disrespecting me in a space that don't belong to you. I chose not to talk to you. But instead, you're going to force me. And then, what did I ever do to you? I'm listening to music, cleaning, working, learning, literally, dancing, not saying, my back was even turned to her. And she roll up on bullshit. I told, get the fuck away from here. I knew what I was saying, and I'll try to correct it. No, and don't think I'm a motherfucking dog bitch, but I'm saying something out my mouth. You know what I'm saying? This bitch going back and forth to me like, you want to be a dog, bitch? I don't give a fuck. You think that shit cute? Ain't shit fun about this shit out here, bitch. Whatever you're reading, you go right ahead. People are literally fighting wars, and you playing games out here. And you so motherfucking grown. Will be grown over there. The fuck you, your grown ass, I don't got shit to give you, bitch. Nothing. You had a chance to talk to me about what you wanted to talk to me about. You chose to ask me something that was not relevant to me. Bye. And goodbye. I don't know you. This shit is getting out of hand with people riding up on me and my own shit and trying to force me and then want to abuse me. Man, that bitch kept going all the way till she got down the street and turned the motherfucking corner. Stopped when she turned the corner and it was not about that motherfucking dog. That bitch found a perfect opportunity to come and say some shit to me. Telling you, man, please. And I had to report it because I'm not going to allow it. Please, I'm not doing this shit. And this is ridiculous because I can handle my own problems. But I don't know what is going to come of this shit. And I keep having to put other people in my business. And all I know is not what the police will find to make a crime out of or anything. All I know is what happened, and all I know that it should not have happened, and all I know that they have prosecuted me and put me under arrest and took me to jail for doing way less or not doing anything. Even what they wrote on the paper was not as worse as what these people keep coming over here doing to me. If I'm out and about, you still come up to me. Situation happened with the Lyft driver the other day. Go, you don't want to follow my instructions? I make the rules. She's going to tell me I make the rules. Okay, you make the rules somewhere else then. I don't care. Bye, good. Now what? I'm still not getting in your car. I don't care what you say, how much you talk. I'm still not getting in your car. So these are just the problems that I have. And, I just want to kind of address these issues. And that's all really. I've been talking about this for 32 minutes and 44 seconds, and I just choose to live my life. I want to take care of my own self and have something to live for. You know what I'm saying? And that is me. I have to continue to be who I am and appreciate the luxuries and all kinds of different things. This is what matters to me. And so I'm here. I'll come on some other time, soon but later, and talk about some other stuff, of course. And it's just a lot of good information. This is education, too. And I'm here. I appreciate it. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis.